Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Change of artwork for today, original painting. This is my grandfather's. He was the pilot. Well, it's not his, he didn't own it. It was RAF, but he was the pilot of this particular aircraft, landing in Gibraltar on a stopover between England and Egypt. Vickers Wellington, so original artwork by Gary Tricker of New Zealand. Yeah, I've read out the names in the last couple of videos in regards to who were the crew. So this is the actual plane, this is the actual crew, an artwork taken from a photograph. For what is our Anzac weekend, which is our big memorial weekend, and my guides have been yapping at me about the Flanders poppies for several days now. So, and the symbol of the Anzac memorial is the Flanders poppy. Okay, let's see what happens this weekend. It just feels like something quite big is going to happen. I'm going to have a look at something a little bit hopefully lighter. We'll see how it goes. A couple of things have come out. RFK has come out, Junior has come out lamenting that China is way ahead of the US in regards to medical drug research. Well, that's what happens when you close all the programs down and sack all the scientists. Talk about find out stage. But there seems to be a lot culminating at the moment. World Liberty Finance, owned by Sniffy and Glue and a couple of the Witkoff sons. Feels like there's one major Witkoff son in that. Is finding itself in deep hot water. What else is happening? Trump media down 75%, and Devin Nunes has been sacked. Oh, shock horror. Also, what's happening is Polymarketing is in the headlines again as an active duty US Army soldier who had classified information in regards to the capture of the Venezuelan Maduro. Apparently made $400,000 through bets he placed at Polymarketing. He was involved, he had the information about the operation, etc. And I think he used perhaps $33,000 or something. I'm just looking at the article. 13 bets totaling roughly $33,000 on Polymarket, all tied to developments, including predictions that Maduro would be out of office, blah, 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 blah. And apparently he made about $409,000 in profit and got his money back again. So that's that 440,000 approximately in total, and then sent them overseas into foreign cryptocurrency vaults to try and cover his tracks, and then requested the deletion of his Polymarketing account. So he's actually been arrested, believe it or not. Department of Justice, the US DoJ has arrested him. So this is a bit of a shock to the system. I would have thought the DoJ would have let him go free and easy. And as I split the deck, we had the Justice card and a nightmare situation card, a legal nightmare for the Fool with the Smith-Waite Tarot deck. Now, so there's a couple of little interesting snippets there. Polymarket. Now, we know it's under investigation by the French agencies. The fact that it's DoJ does really surprise me. A lot of news coming out really quickly in regards to Polymarket. So I'm just going to have a quick look, and then I'm going to have a look at the fact that Devin Nunes got sacked from his position as CEO of Felon Media because the share market value of Felon Media is down 75%. This is his Untruth Social account. Oh, okay. What have we got here? Something to do with looking closely at protecting money sources in the face of a judgment coming out. So I want to have a look at this dude. Not so much him. Gannon Ken Van Dyke been arrested for using classified government information to make more than $400,000 through through Polymarketing. I haven't got a photograph of him, I don't think. No, there's not. But the fact that he got arrested by the DoJ really, is there, because there's information coming out, is there something, well, why was this guy arrested? Why? I mean, I just want to know, why was this guy arrested? Got a card that's flung itself out. Let's see how it goes. Why was this guy arrested? Just doesn't make sense. You know, the US DOJ arresting somebody for betting on Polymarket. We know. I mean, there were bets laid on Polymarket in regards to the conflict in Persia. Literally hours, if not minutes, before announcements were made. Why was he arrested? Okay. Which one popped out? This one popped out first. Right, the King of Pentacles, the oligarchs. It's the oligarch playground. Challenged by the King of Wands. The challenge is some big announcement is due to come out about Polymarket. Now you've got to remember, Polymarket's also the one that had the identical map to the results of the stolen election in November 24. Identical. Down to the red dot prior to the actual results coming out. So we've got the oligarchs, a big announcement coming forward, the moneyed kings. It could be a big announcement coming forward about the big money players. Let's see where this goes. The Wheel of Fortune. The tide has turned. It is time. Action being, let's see where this goes. In the past, under the cover of darkness, getting out of Dodge. This could be legal action in regards to the Strait in Persia. In the past, under the cover of darkness, swords are down, so they're not raised ready to use. Because this guy with his bets has exposed. This is operating under the cover of darkness to move things around. Now, as Hogarth put it yesterday when I was watching Hogarth, he was talking about the AI bubble. And I totally agree. It's the same as the dot-com bubble and the GFC bubble. What's happening is these AI companies are borrowing vast amounts of money, and then the money is changing hands within the AI company network. So it's like this one borrowed vast amounts of money, bought shares in this one to inflate the share price, that then used that money to buy a product from this one, and then this one can say, ooh, I've got all this extra orders, I need this more money off shareholders, etc., or its value's worth more because it's got all these extra orders, so it gets more money, and then it uses that money to then put into the original one that then can start paying the interest on the loan. It's a Ponzi scheme. It's a pyramid Ponzi scheme that's going to get to a pinnacle at some sort. So, but okay, and this is what I'm getting is this was the playground of these very wealthy to move money around. This guy has messed it for them with his actions, because what's happened is it's now shining a light in the dark, shining a light on polymarketing. The fact that I think he blabbed. Instead of just quietly taking the money, he blabbed, and it exposed this particular something to do with the network of it. So we've got the Hermit card, shining a light in the dark. It's also about investigation. It can be introspection. It can be isolation. But I think this is about an investigation. Right. You've got here the Strength card in the immediate future, but this is about taming the beast, trying to keep it under control, but also trying to stop the orange idiot from talking. Now, I have noticed the last 2 days on my local news station down under here, they don't have him talking. Before it was always blah, 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 and I'd have to hit the mute button. Last 2 days they haven't had him talking. Now, I believe he said something about taxing a European country. Was it the UK? Taxing the UK, and he couldn't get the word taxing out. It was taxing, or something along those lines. And there he is falling asleep, trying to keep strength, trying to keep him upright but shut. Potentially in the immediate future. Look at it, 1, 2, 3 major arcana, 2 kings. This is big news. It is about money laundering. So externally, it's about moving money around overseas. We've got here the Trojan horse. Internally, the Knight of Cups. Somebody infiltrating. And we've got the Fool. Off the cliff, uncharted waters, foolishness. Yeah, this guy played in something that he was not meant to be playing in. Okay, the outcome, we've got the Knight of Wands, inflammatory information coming out about who was involved with that 3 of Cups, and the false victory. This could also simply be that the inflammatory information is going to really put them on display. I think this is the false victory. And then we've got the 3 of Cups. So these 3 cups here, those who were involved, cups spilt, regret, loss, disappointment. The Queen, the 9 of Pentacles, and then the 9 of Wands. Those that were sitting pretty out of whatever this result was, finding themselves with their back up against the wall. In regards to the steel, oh, okay. Is this dude going to blow open everything to do with the steel? November, steel. And then the Tower, that will bring the whole lot down. 8 of Cups walking away, and we've got Whistleblower. And then we've got the Justice card, Justice for the Emperor. The 5 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles, the disenfranchised, the tossed out. I mean, we saw it with Virginia, the tossed out, the uncounted. Huge news, and then the Sun card. Huge news coming forward with that Ace of Pentacles about the votes, and the Sun card. This is about controlling the votes to get the Emperor in place, regardless of the will of the peasants. Big news coming out, Sun card. See what the next couple of cards are. On the bottom, we've got the 10 of Wands, the World card, the Lovers card, on the back foot, defending, throwing under the bus. Then you've got Fleon and the White House, and secret arrangements, building something in secret, secrets to do with the votes, building potentially the machine. 2 of Wands, Eight of Swords, treason. So this is potentially news coming in from overseas. This is why they arrested the guy, potentially. There is treason, and there is the Ace of Wands. Big news coming forward. Oh, if I keep going, we've got the Queen of Pentacles taking a closer look at the votes about what happened in the past and the mercenary actions. We've got the Moon and the Death card. Why did they arrest this guy? To keep him quiet. Because he did something, he broke the code, did something about this polymarketing with the election. This is why they arrested him. And okay. Now Pelosi, was it Pelosi or Warren that came out the other day? I put it in my post section. I can't remember which one it was. Actually, I'll just pause and check because I want to get right. Yeah, it was Pelosi that came out the other day and warned that Republicans could manipulate voting machines to create a false count in the upcoming midterm elections. Now, what I really got from that was not so much, well, duh, no, Sherlock. They've been doing this since hanging Chads. Prior to that was pretty much propaganda. But what I got from that announcement, it was seeding the soil about information that's going to come out. Now, what have I got here? The end of the oligarchical money, big money, and ending for something. It's also my vote flipping card. I think they arrested this guy because he knows he broke the code of something. Now, yeah, okay, you break the code if you don't do it, but it's more than that. It's more than just the fact that he used confidential information to make money. I think what's happened is he may have, so we've got, this is about a trail, potentially a money trail, loss and regret for those that are involved, and unexpected news coming out that puts them on the defensive, on the back foot defensive about the Emperor and vote flipping. And there's the whistleblower on the bottom. Right. I hope somebody gets to talk to him who is not DoJ, because this has thrown itself out. Absolutely threw itself out. An investigation. The High Priestess, so the Hermit, the High Priestess, Russia, and there's the trail again. This guy was arrested because he knows how the outcome, how it was spun to bring about an outcome with that Temperance card. And they're trying to keep a lid on it. Trying to keep a lid on it. Trying to keep a lid on it. Queen of Cups, Four of Pentacles. What do we need to know about this guy being arrested? It's not so much him per se. Gannon Ken Von Dyke arrested. What do we need to know? We just feel like we're in intense culmination time. So even more important, stay grounded, practice your Tai Chi walking, get out under the moon bathing, deep breath, be in the moment with the grandkids. Let's have a look. Come on down. Yep. What else do we need to know about this guy? King of Cups. Is it Fleon or is it Biden? Remembering that Biden has put in place, now I had found it, I can't remember where I found it, there is something somewhere that says if the if the administration is proven to be illegally elected via interference, in other words, by vote flipping shenanigans, whatever else, the whole lot gone, removed. King of Cups, the Steel. Far out. The arrest of this guy is to do with the polymarketing, to do with the Steel. And the investigation. You guys saw me shuffle. The energy it's stewing in at the moment is shining a light in the dark to expose. In the past, the Moon card, the secrets. Look at this, 2 Mages. Where are we going? And the Death card that will bring an end to this administration. You've got Biden or flee on. Flee on, absolutely. Could be flee on regarding the Steel. The investigation, or just exposing it, that brings it to a complete end. The Moon in the past. Ooh, the King of Pentacles. The wannabe oligarch felon, or this is just the oligarchs that put him in place. The immediate future, looking at their options. What action can they take? Where's this going? The abuse of power, the betrayal, the deceit, the win at any cost. The walking away from this betrayal. But oh, wow. Internally, trying to keep this shut up. With the Strength card, hopes and fears. It's going to come out. Huge judgment moment. The outcome is the Page of Pentacles, bringing forward information about the voting, those that were involved with the Lovers, and justice being brought down. There's my Harris card, the Queen of Swords. There's the Queen of Pentacles, the Homeland Security, or it can simply be taking a good, long, hard look. The High Priestess, secrets being revealed about vote flipping, coming in from overseas, potentially. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, about the victory, false victory, the gift from the past that was gifted through mercenary actions with the Knight of Pentacles, ending up in complete and utter downfall, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Those that were involved, this could be us celebrating as well, but I think it's those that were involved, because there's my treason card, the treason and nightmare situation. As volatile information is brought forward, fleeing under the full moon and the whistleblower and the Ace of Pentacles and the Devil and the Sun and the shenanigans with the Temperance card and the Ace of Cups. Far out. On the bottom you've got the voter, you've got those that feathered their nests, those that were out in the cold, and there's Russia, Queen of Wands, infighting, Queen of Cups trying to keep a lid on it. This guy, this is why they've arrested him. Not because he laid the bets, but because he's worked out something or discovered something or got a communication. There's something there to do with, this is why they've arrested him, to do with the election steal, so that they can keep it under control. You've got here the Trojan horse bringing forward information about what went on behind the scenes. The King of Swords, an offer being made. Again, a vote flipping, inability to harvest. There's the money trails, there's the oligarchs, there's an announcement from the White House, there's a be careful what you wish for. because some unexpected news is coming out, and I think that's why they arrested him. He knows something to do with the inner workings. Okay, did he see, because I'm getting this wasn't his first dabble. Did he see, did he keep screenshots, did he know something? Was he involved in betting? Okay. Was he a sideline observer or a minor minnow player or something in regards to the election steal? Was he in the room? Now, it's not a physical room, but you get what I mean. Was he in the room? The win at any cost betrayal, the Emperor, the gift from the past, the naivety, the Knight of Pentacles, the money, slow-moving money offer, but I think he was on the sidelines somewhere. King of Pentacles, there's the big players, the Hermit, the manipulation about the vote flipping with the Six of Pentacles, the uncharted waters, the Fool, I think he was observing the money to be made. The World, because we've got nine of Pentacles, which can mean living in a lap of luxury, observing the big money that could be made. The World and the Steel. Page of Wands, bringing forth the information about the vote flipping. The Two of Wands. Six of Swords. And we've got this two fleeing cards side by side as unexpected information is brought forward. Oh, on the bottom we got the Moon. We've got the secret shenanigans going in under the dark. We've got Russia. We've got on the back foot defensive. We've got the High Priestess. We've got the Tower. We've got the Voter. We've got the retreat, death, something, and we've got big news coming out. He knows. He saw it from the sidelines is what I'm getting. I hope he is safe. I think he's got the receipts. I don't know where he's got the receipts, but he's got the receipts. It might be screenshots. It might be he's got something. He knows. He was observing it from the sidelines at the time of the big money that could be made. And that's why they arrested him. Time to keep an eye on this guy. Really, really keep an eye on this guy. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I'm not even going to look at Trump media. It's in big trouble. Massive borrowings. Shares down 75% or more. Devon Nunes, see you later. New guy come in. It's very much world liberty, felon media, the AI bubble. It's all coming to a point. Well, it says me doing a circle, but you know what I mean. It's coming to an intensity. Okay. Love to you all. Take care. Bye-bye.